Well, thanks for joining us. We got David Janisic here. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Man, good to meet you too. So you have this company. Let's walk over here. You have this company called Coastal Bin Blasters.
Yes.
And you clean out garbage bins.
The stinky, smelly garbage bins.
Right. So tell us what is it that made you? What happened in life that made you say, yeah, I think we need to offer this service to folks?
Well, it had to start with walking out one day on a nice humid day like today, going to put my garbage in the can and about being knocked out from the smell.
Ooh.
Not to mention the maggots, the ants, the bugs that come along with it.
Gross stuff.
And most people will scrub their cans, dump it in the yard or down the storm drain, and there's got to be a better way of doing that. So I started researching and I found out there's ways to actually clean the bins to make it environmentally friendly where you're not dropping it off on the ground. So
I think this also lends well to those folks. Now, you're out here, it's a rural area, not any HOA business happening out here, but there are a lot of new neighborhoods that are coming up on in the community that are all heavily HOA led. And in most cases, like I know when I lived in Tradition, you couldn't have garbage bins sitting outside in plain view. You either had to build a little wall on the side of the house or you had to leave them in the garage, which is part of the problem because if they smell and they're in the garage, now your garage stinks, and it's not a stink that is, you don't get used to that smell.
And not to mention you have now possible rodents or bugs. So this is something that will keep it clean, keep it sanitized for a longer period of time.
And you, by the way, a veteran, thank you for your service,
Thank
veteran
you.
owned. And so you appeal to those individuals out there who are also veterans because you're like-minded folks. You want to clean your bin out. There's other folks out there. They don't know what you're doing here. I think that's the key right now. Is that folks just don't know that this service exists and it's affordable. What are the prices that you charge?
You can have a monthly clean, $25, up to 2 cans, then $10 for every can after. You can do quarterly, which is $40 every 3 months, or a one-time clean of $50 up to 2 cans.
And so it's actually quite genius. We were discussing this off camera. Tell me how the process works.
Well, the process basically takes high pressure water at about 200 degrees, which basically sanitizes and removes all of the bacteria without any chemicals. So there's no chemicals being used, just hot water and cleans and disinfects and sanitizes. And then at the end of it, we put a little smell good in there, so it makes it smell good on top of it. And
you mentioned earlier, I know whenever I would clean my bin out, I would do it on the road as soon as they finished picking it up, and I'm dragging my hose out there, and I have a broom that I would use. I'd put something there and use the broom to clean it out. I don't get all of it. I'm also not reaching in there, but I'm also dumping that out in the drain. So now I've got a hose out the road so that all goes down the drain so now the road doesn't smell.
Right.
That or it's going in the yard. You don't do any of that stuff.
Nope.
Tell us how the process is with the dirty water. What you do?
So once it's all blown out of the can, it goes into this bin, and basically all that water is self-contained and pumped into a small or another tank that I can dispose of later properly. So it's not all over or dumped somewhere. It's disposed of properly.
Yeah, I don't want those bugs or that stuff that's going to draw the rodents in.
Right.
I don't want to just like move it from the garbage can to the road or the garbage can to the grass.
Right.
You're disposing of all of that. You're taking it out, and then at the end of it, a little spritz in there to make the whole thing smell good. And then you clean the outside of it too, because we don't. I mean, you're supposed to take relatively decent care of them, but we don't. They get banged around. They sit out, especially here where you live. They're sitting out by the grass and the dirt, and they get gross really fast.
Very, very fast. And a lot of people don't want to clean them or are unable to clean them. So this is a service that I believe, I know I use it. My trash can's clean all the time. So I don't have the smells. So I had to let one get crappy. That way I could actually clean it for you and show you.
That's right. So what are folks saying about the service?
Most people say that they didn't even know this service was available. They like the idea. They have no issue paying for the service because now they have a clean can that doesn't stink, doesn't have bacteria or critters or bugs, and it's just a lot easier. On trash day, I show up. After trash, usually late in the afternoon, early evening, I clean the can and it's clean. And there'll be a little residual water in there, but most time that's steam because it's 200 degrees, it'll dissipate.
That's right. Well, listen, you've been watching the videos of how this process looks. Let's take a look at what it looks like when it's done.
Sounds good.
All right. All right, listen, we don't have smell-o-vision here. We haven't figured that out yet, but like, so much better. This is apple scented.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a big deal. You saw what it looked like before. It's significantly better now, and it's not only is it cleaning, but it's killing everything that would attract those maggots, flies, bugs, rodents. Critters out here, hogs.
Yep, exactly.
So, but you're eliminating that.
Exactly.
This is a heck of a service. You also, on top of this fantastic service that you offer, you do pressure washing, driveways, sidewalks.
Correct.
You do that as well, and this is I mean, that's something that folks said they wanted as well. What made you come up with that?
Well, it's just another part to this pressure washing. I mean, we primarily do cans, but we know down here driveways start turning black and looking nasty, so why not add that to it as well?
Unless your driveway is made out of asphalt.
Asphalt as well. Then you don't have to worry about it.
That you can't tell when that one's getting dirty. I mean, I guess you can. But so what are your services with regard to the driveway, cleaning up the driveway and the sidewalks?
I have a brush that goes over it and just pressure washes it clean. Then we can treat it afterward with some chemicals to basically keep the mold from coming back.
Absolutely. What are those fees?
Those are based on the size of the driveway. So they can always call or email or even text message and find out, and I come out and look and give them a price on their driveway and sidewalk.
And you have that QR code on your screen. They scan that QR code. Where does that bring them?
That takes them to my actual website and routing software that they use. They can sign up directly online. They can make an account, pay online, and everything is very simple.
Look, we've only been out here for, what the magic of TV, you'll never know, but we've been out here for about a half hour doing this, and I'm like sweating, you're sweating, you don't want to be out here sweating. Andrew's sweating, Erica's sweating, our production team, we're all sweating out here. The point of the matter is not that we're in the shade. The point isn't that we're sweating. The point is you don't want to sweat, right? You don't want to sweat getting out here
and smell it.
And smell it and probably not get it as clean. You saw the work that you saw the head without the garbage can on it. It's tossing water around.
At 200 degrees.
It's doing the work for you. I never got all the way in there cleaning mine out. This is so much easier. I wish I'd known this was a thing whenever I was not being successful cleaning mine out, despite the effort that I was putting into it.
And that's the thing, everyone's putting a lot of effort into it, where we wand the outside of it, clean it. Now, sometimes there's stuff that's paint, different things like that may not come out, stains, but it'll take the bacteria and the things that cause the smell and the critters.
That paint doesn't bring the critters at all. So listen, if this is something you're interested in, give David a call. You see that phone number on your screen, you see that QR code. Most importantly, give him a call, have him come out, take a look at what you got. If you need your driveway cleaned off, you need your sidewalk, scrubbed up, he'll get that done for you. He'll get your garbage can clean, and you won't have to deal with that smell anymore.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.